at Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy. Hello again, everybody, from the Ashland High School gym. It's Ashland High School Varsity Sports on WACA-TV. Tonight, the Clockers are hosting the Holliston Panthers. Bob Thacker and Andrew
Clay
here with us. Andrew from Ashland High School, a senior. And we're just about ready to get underway. The Clockers, we feel that this is the last game of the season.
Very possibly will be, Bob, coming in with a 1-18 record against the 8-11 Holliston Panthers, as we are tipped off here right now.
What do we call that, a rebuilding year?
I think so.
That's the star of the Panthers right there, number 5. Meg Simpson had a 30-point game earlier this season, and she gets off to a great start. 2-0 Clockers trailing by 2. Clocker point guard seems to be number 2, Lexi Merloni. They started all freshmen tonight, Andrew.
Very interesting move by Coach Strange. We'll see if it pays off in the end. It's going to be a tough TVL battle here between these two great squads.
Who's the point guard for? It's Kaylee McDonald's the point guard for Holliston. Looks like they worked the offense through Simpson, but we'll see. She's got it again. That's her spot. This one is too long. The rebound goes to Vanessa Thompson, one of the 2 Thompson girls. Actually, Vanessa's a junior. She's the outlier in the starting lineup.
The big steal there by number 1, that's McDonald. She's going to take it to the cup, and it's going to fall for 2. Cutting into the passing lane of the Clockers, and the Panthers are going to show a bit of a press here now. We'll see if the Clockers can break it.
22 is Ava Vitti. Up it goes, wild. They press in the backcourt. Megan Lyons trying to bring it up, and she does so successfully. That's Kaylee McDonald. Lyons. There's the steal. It goes out of bounds. It stays red ball. Just underway. Ashland and Holliston from Ashland High. The makeup game from a snowstorm canceled game on Tuesday. This game being played on Thursday, February 15th, 2024. There's a steal. Beautifully done by Kiana Thompson.
Some great defense here so far by the Clockers, seeing them cross into the Panthers' passing lanes, and they're getting some nice stops so far. Let's see if they can come down and get a bucket here.
Get the lid off that rim. Chance for a steal. Inside pass connects. She throws it up. It bounces off a sneaker. It's red ball.
So the Panthers here getting all momentum here to start us off in these first about 2.5 minutes.
Extremely young Clocker team, all freshmen starting this game, and a great future is ahead of them, but some real tough games this season. The learning process, the character building season.
Yeah, and we see another steal here. That one by Vanessa Thompson. That's her second of the night.
She's open, but she doesn't look at the rim. She's open. Now it's swallowed up.
That's the other. Kiana to her sister Vanessa. Over to Merloni. She's going to put up the 3. And it's going to bank in.
Lexi Merloni breaks the ice. That's a 3-pointer, 4-3 Clockers trailing by 1. Meg Simpson looking for an opening. Clockers stopper. Into the lane, stripped in the lane. Oh, it stays red.
Looks like it bounced off the knee of Vitti there into the paint. And the Panthers are going to retain possession here for 16 more seconds.
Long 2, swish.
Big shot there by Lyons.
If you're wondering, there's no 10-second line in the girls' game. There's a 35-second shot clock.
Pass can be deflected out of bounds, and
Who's got it?
I believe Kiana Thompson's running all the way down there. Some good hustle shown off by this Clocker squad, and
Whose ball?
it's going to be Clocker ball.
Here we go.
Pass up top, that's Thompson. Passes it into Vitti. She's going to go up, and she's going to get fouled. She's going to go shoot two.
Clockers with a chance to get within one again. 2 free throws, the first of the game. Ava Vitti. Good form. Didn't get the bounce. One more. Oh, terrible roll.
And Tom,
He already called it. He already called it. Good chance for a save there.
that's Kiana Thompson there under the hoop trying to make a stop or throw it off the leg of a Panther. However, it's going to be too late, and Panthers are going to take it down now. That's Simpson with the ball. Back up top, that's McDonald with it. She's going to find Simpson in the corner. Puts a move on, a deep two. It's going to hit the back iron, rebounded by Vitti. Good defensive stop there by the Clockers. Vitti in the paint now. She's got 3 on her. Kicks it up top. That's Vanessa Thompson with the ball. Over to Merloni. And that ball is going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be Panthers ball.
Couldn't see that one.
Oh, no, it's not. They're going to change the call.
Yeah.
Looks like it bounced off the foot or the arm of a Panther. And
Refs got to help each other out.
exactly.
It's not, you can't, sometimes you can't see. You're blocked. You're screened. Clock is set up. Deep. Why not? Switch!
Wow. And a big three bit there by Ava Vitti. She's going to tie it back up at 6 for the Clockers.
2 great 3-pointers by Ashley here in the first period for their 6 points. Yeah, she's got to shoot. No.
That one's going to miss everything for McDonald.
Kept
For
alive.
Simpson, sorry.
Kept alive. Ashley's got it.
Some great hustle right there by the Clockers.
Ooh. No.
That's
Vitti.
That's Vitti on the miss there. Down the floor
she's
now.
going to take another one. No.
Vitti's going to use that height to grab another board on 2 straight possessions. This is Kiana Thompson now with the ball at the key, putting a move on. Merloni's got it on the wing. Vitti up to Thompson. She's got it over to Syatt. Syatt to Vitti. Looking around, loses her dribble at the key. Merloni puts it up.
Somebody got a hand on that, I think.
I think so.
Andrew, yeah. Here comes Simpson again. She's missed her last 3. And they strip her, but they get it back. No, she doesn't want to shoot. Great shot. Kaylee McDonald. Holliston takes the lead. Timeout Ashland. 2:04 left to go in the first period. Ashland trailing by 2. The score is 8-6. Well, one thing I've noticed, neither team trying to really get to the basket, so to speak. You know, there hasn't been any drives to the basket. There's no low post game. It's all perimeter shooting.
Definitely, I agree. And, I mean, we've seen both of the Clockers' baskets here right now. They're both off of 3-pointers, one from Merloni, one from Vitti. And we've seen Simpson. We know she likes to shoot, reaching 1,000 points a couple weeks ago for the Holliston Panthers.
That's quite an accomplishment. She's a 1,000-point scorer. Ashland has their list up here near the scoreboard, and you can see in all the decades they've been playing, boys and girls, there's only about, 12, 15 names. So that's quite an accomplishment.
It really is, especially.
But to score 1,000, you got to shoot.
Definitely, and well, she's been showing that shots aren't completely falling for her right now. However, she's got a lot of time to turn it around here for the Panthers.
And I don't see You know, I don't see anyone else looking for their shot like she does on the Panthers so far tonight.
Definitely not. She's a really confident shooter from what we've seen.
So they rely on her.
Definitely.
It looks. So it looks.
So it looks. This is going to be Kiana Thompson passing it into her sister Vanessa now. The Panthers showing a bit of a press here. Kiana's going to break it herself. Swings it to Vitti. The Clockers are going to break it. Merloni puts it up and in for two.
The quick release. That was the secret to that shot. She knew she was going to be swallowed up. She had to let it go, and she did.
Great shot there by Lexi Merloni.
Tie game. McDonald. Into the lane, towards the basket, up and in.
So an eye for an eye here by the Clockers and the Panthers, and Holliston goes back up 10-8. A minute 20 now remaining in the first period. Merloni's got it, and she's going to give it back up to Kiana Thompson. Swings it to Merloni. Clockers moving the ball well. Up to Merloni. Kiana, she's got it. That's Vitti now, trapped in the paint, and she's going to get stripped by Simpson. Simpson running the break now. She's going to go up, and she's going to draw a foul and shoot two.
She wanted that foul. She knew how to draw it.
She did. She went up looking for contact.
The Clockers went down low with that, and she was surrounded by 4 Panthers in the paint and naturally gave it up.
So that's Simpson. She's going to knock down the first. Second one rattles out. Vitti's going to collect the rebound and take it down the floor herself. Clocker's going to collect themselves on offense. Merloni's got it over to Syatt. Clocker's wanting a reset. Thompson over to Merloni. Swinging it around. Back inside to Vitti. She's going to put it up, and it's going to fall.
Nice touch. Nice touch.
Great take there by the freshman, Ava Vitti.
Yeah, not tall either. Defender was much taller, but she knew how to get it away. One pass too many there for the Panthers, but they get lucky and retain possession.
15.3 to go here in the first quarter. Holliston Panthers leading the Ashland Clockers 11-10 in a tightly contested TVL battle. And that is in the corner.
Boy, these rims have been tough tonight, Andrew.
They have been. That's Lynch with her first shot of the night. It's going to rattle out.
Beautiful looking shot.
Time winding down.
Boom, off the rim. And that is the end of the first period. So we got one in the books, 3 to go. It's Holliston 11 and Ashland 10. A very competitive first period. A great start for Ashland. They're looking for their first TVL win of the season. Their last game of the season, we believe. And obviously their last home game as well. I think they beat Weston this year. That was their lone win this year. But certainly a lot of experience was gained by this very, very young team that doesn't even have a senior and only has one junior on the roster. Everybody else, the other 9 girls, sophomores and freshmen. And Coach Strange starting 5 freshmen tonight. And he even has one of his freshmen as a captain. Let's see, Kiana Thompson is a captain of this team, along with her sister Vanessa, who's the lone junior.
Yeah, definitely a really young squad for the Clockers this year, and although their record doesn't show it, they really have been working hard all season, and only down by 1 to Holliston right now in their probably final game tonight, and definitely not out yet. They've got 24 more minutes to fight and crawl back, and we'll see what happens. This is a really exciting game so far.
The best we could hope for.
Exactly.
Yeah. I didn't really see too much of this team this year, but I saw some good spirit on the club.
Yeah,
And that can go a long way to future success.
definitely, especially with this really young squad. We're started here in the second quarter now. Clockers are going to have possession.
Take it.
That's Syatt.
Oh,
it's going to rim out.
Beautiful shot. She's got the rebound.
Oh.
One more.
There
Yes!
we go.
Beautiful. That was Kiana.
2 offensive rebounds later, and the Clockers are now up 12-11.
And I'm venturing a guess that they haven't been ahead too much in the second period this season. They are now.
Yeah, really showing their fight tonight. And this is Lynch with the ball now. She's putting on the handles.
Donald goes in. They take it away from her.
Big steal there by Kiana Thompson. Viddy's got it now at the point. Over to Merloni. And that's O'Connell cutting into the pass lane there, and the Panthers are going to come away with a steal.
Well, the Clockers have some size.
They do.
You know?
And a huge block there. I think that was Vanessa Thompson.
You know, it's not a horrible thing to have, you know, three good-sized girls there for rebounding and defense.
Yeah, we got the Thompson sisters, Vanessa and Kiana. We've got freshman Ava Viddy as well. Really good size over there by the Clocker squad.
Back rim. We've got it. Here we go. Clockers leading by 1, trying to add to their lead. Oh, coaching from the stands.
Ooh.
She traveled.
That's going to be Lexi Merloni with a travel call on
According
her.
to the ref, didn't look much different than every other move, but that one was called a traveling. First one of the game.
You know, there's a reason we're on the side here and not on the court. Calling the calls.
Didn't look any different to me, though, than any of the other moves. Simpson bombs away.
That's Meg Simpson for 2. Panthers back up 1.
That was a long two, I guess.
It's Kiana Thompson now at the key. Merloni's got it. Put on the handle. She'll put up the 3 off the backboard.
She likes using the board.
She does, and that one's gonna be collected by the Panthers now. This is McDonald taking the ball down the floor here.
No backcourt pressure by either team. She made her own shot, nearly made it.
And another rebound by Viddy. She's grabbing a lot of them so far tonight.
It's all about position, and she's got the good size.
Mm-hmm.
Go get it, go get it, go get it. There's the jump ball.
A lot of hustle there by both sides. That's Lexi Merloni getting down. And it's going to be Panthers ball and the jump ball. They got the possession arrow. And this is number 14, Kiana Panek. Panek. I believe I'm saying that right. I'm not sure. And she's going to sub out number 12, Sammy Syatt. So we got 2 Kianas on the floor now for the Clockers, and that is Simpson grabbing her own rebound and putting it back up and in, doing it all herself.
Uh-oh. Oh, they got it. She's open, takes it, and makes it.
Huge 3 by Lexi Merloni. Ties it back up at 15 for the Clockers.
She's open, she takes it, and she makes it.
That's Sophia Lynch, the sophomore.
Sophia's first basket?
I think it is. Coming off the bench here for the Panthers. I don't have all the scoring for the Panthers down on my sheet.
Bombs away. Over the backboard. That's out of bounds. Red ball. Tie game. No, Holliston by 2. 3:50 seconds. 3:57 left to go until halftime.
Real good fight here so far by both squads. I mean, really back and forth all night so far. This is McDonald taking the ball down the floor.
The girl that made the basket got subbed out. Simpson closely guarded, gets a screen. McDonald's open. There's a shot. Oh, good look. Simpson, good rebound. She snuck under. Nope.
That's Vitti grabbing another rebound from the Clockers. I don't have a count on it, but she's got a lot of them tonight.
Oh. Oh, she lost control of the ball.
She's gonna get the foul though, I believe, and that's Kiana Thompson going to shoot too. Looking for a chance to tie it up here for the Clockers. It was a great move to get into the lane there.
She had an opening, didn't she?
She did.
The defender got a hand in on it. It rolled away.
First free throw is going to rattle out for Thompson.
Again, a good-looking shot.
Yep. Just off the back iron.
On line, halfway down, and out it comes. Too strong there, off the board.
Thompson's up to 3 points on the night, and the Clockers cut their deficit down to 1. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Coach Strange showing some resentment towards the refs. He wanted a moving screen call there.
Yeah, that's a tough call. Simpson misses, and here comes Ashland with a chance to take the lead.
That's
trailing by 1, they gave it up.
McDonald cut into the passing lane there.
Lucy Bauman is 24.
Some good hands there by the Clockers in the paint.
Simpson wants to shoot. Jeez.
Off the front rim, rebounded by Vanessa Thompson.
Oh, beautiful pass, just tipped at the last second.
That's Lyons getting up there to tip it out of bounds for the Panthers.
Good play all around. Ashland had a good idea, and Holliston had a good defensive answer.
Good stop in the break there by the Panthers, and this is going to be Merloni passing it in onto the hoop. Up to Kiana Thompson into the paint. Vitti looking right at the rim. It's not going to go.
Oh, what a board, what a board.
And a big offensive rebound, but it's not going to fall by Vanessa Thompson.
Great board, great position.
Moving.
Just couldn't put it back up.
Moving down under 2 minutes now here in the first half.
What a move by Simpson. Can't get it to go.
And that is Kiana with her first rebound of the night.
Another chance to tie or take the lead. No.
Can't seem to get a shot to fall here. That one's going to bounce off the back iron for Vitti.
Either way, either side.
No, we've got a bit of a scoring drought for both teams right here in the past 2 minutes or so.
Down the lane, nice play. She'll go to the line. Very few drives to the basket in this game.
A lot of perimeter shooting by both squads here tonight.
There it is. Lead goes to 2. 1:32 to go until halftime. Here's a substitution.
That's number 12, Sammy Syatt, subbing out number 2, Lexi Merloni. Merloni coming off with 8 points here in the first half tonight.
Very good first half for Lexi, and I think she played the whole first half.
Yeah, she's Clocker's leading scorer right now. She's got half their points. And
Look out.
Clocker's going to break the press there. This is Kiana Thompson with the ball at the key. Over to Vitti. Swings it into the corner, and that's going to be a turnover. Shot's no good by Simpson. They're going to get the ball back. And McDonald puts it in for 2. Just like that, the Panthers are up 5 with a minute to go here in the first half.
Ashland needs a basket.
They do. This is Vitti now. She's going to put up the 3.
Unnecessarily rushed.
off the top of the backboard. Panthers going to slow it down here.
Another great move, but it did not go. Clockers get the benefit of the possession arrow on the jump. They're down 5 and only 36 seconds left in the first half.
Second and a half between the shot clock and game clock. So you would think they'll try and run it down here, as Vanessa Thompson's going to lose her dribble there in the backcourt. And a big steal there.
Oh!
That's Simpson, and a big block. That's Vanessa Thompson on the chase down, swatting McDonald.
I guess that's one of those calls where the hand is considered part of the ball.
Exactly.
I saw some contact.
Might have heard something too, but
yeah, you could hear it.
we'll take what the refs heard, and it's going to remain Panthers ball, as the ball's going to roll out of bounds again.
Shot clock off now, 17 seconds left. There's very little of this holding for one shot in high school.
Yeah, they like to get
They
as
just
many.
keep shooting. They don't, yeah.
Maybe not the best clock management.
Oh, it's a chance for a three-point play. Wow.
The and one by Meg Simpson. And that's going to put the Panthers up by 7. Looking to be 8 here with 10.6 left to go in the first half.
Strong, aggressive move by the Panther star, Meg Simpson. Makes it a three-point play. And now the lead is 8. Clockers would like to get something before halftime. And it goes into traffic and is intercepted. And that's halftime at Ashland High School. Holliston 24, Ashland 16. A great first half. The Clockers unraveling a little bit at the very end. Who led them in scoring tonight?
It's Lexi Merloni with 8 points here so far. She's got 2 threes, and she's got half the Clockers' points heading into the half.
She had a great first half.
She did.
And when I guess you'd have to say when she came out with a minute and a half left in the half, it hurt the Clockers, but you know, she's got to have some rest too.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments Coach Strange is going to make here at halftime, and I think we'll head into the break.
Second half coming right up. You're watching Ashland High School Varsity Sports on WACA-TV.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, subs, roast beef, and more. Be sure to fill up with the Buffalo Chicken Calzone that's been called one of the best in the area. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010 or find them on the web at townhousepizzaroastbeef.com.
Second half just about to start.
That's my fault, Bob. I always take that off because I can never hear my voice. So Holliston starts the second half leading 24-16. Couple shots in the paint and a travel. So right away, Ashland's swarming defense gets the ball back.
Clockers played very good defense, played a very good all-around game in the first half. The last minute and a half hurt them badly with Maloney on the bench.
Yeah, there's Merloni right there. And
Yes.
Ava Beatty. That was my scouting report, I told you. I think I heard you guys talk. She, I think, could be a 1,000-point scorer. She's probably been averaging 10 to 20 points a game.
She's got 4 full years.
Exactly. So she can put up 250 a year.
And she's-
Average 12 a game. Is that?
She creates space for herself underneath for those rebounds.
Yeah, and she's a freshman. So nice shot by Lyons.
Boy, she's tough.
Yeah, she's had a solid game. That's 5 points for her and a half a dozen boards.
Traveling call on Kiana.
Well, good to be back on the mic with you, Bob.
Rob, it's a pleasure.
Rob Silver here with Robert Bob Thacker, the voice of Ashland.
I had 30 good years, Rob.
Now, we were talking, it was actually more than 30, 88,
88 to 19.
but only 30 of them were good.
Yeah,
The other- yeah. Every sport around, Bob.
Yeah.
What else have you announced besides basketball and football?
Swimming. You ever tried that?
Tried swimming or announcing
Swimming,
it?
yeah.
No, the other guys did.
Yeah.
Josh Abrams and
Swimming
Chase.
looks great on television, by the way. The pool is tremendous on television, but you never know who's exactly leading, and the scoring. There's a fabulous scoreboard, but they don't allow you to use it.
Oh,
And
it's their top scorer. I'm surprised they didn't fix the net. Call a little timeout.
gonna let it go.
So you did swimming. You've done soccer. You've
Field
done
hockey.
Field hockey. Yeah. Lexi Marloni.
We tried to do cross country.
I did golf. I did golf
I
once.
tried golf once too. I just had them tee off on the first hole. We showed that. Then we showed them putting on 18.
Yeah, we showed a little bit. We were going around with the car today as Simpson misses a 3. It's a little easier today with the equipment and things are smaller and
I
more
just wanted to
mobile.
get the team on
Right.
the air once.
Yep.
Cross country, we showed the start and the finish. That's it.
Kind of like the old wide world of sports clips. You just kind
a
of
little
get the
something.
highlights.
Just
yeah.
a little something. You can't run around
I mean,
the track.
you go way back. I think, did you start your announcing career? What was that sport over at Wellesley College where they had the sticks and those hoops? That you used to announce that, didn't you? As Lions drives to the hoop.
I wanted to give every team a chance, and that was my philosophy. And I never let it stop me that I had no understanding of the sport I was broadcasting. That was irrelevant.
I mean, if you can, say a name here and there so they hear it on a replay or show it to a parent or, relative.
That was my philosophy. And if you didn't understand the game, there was a scoreboard that told you the score.
Yeah.
And there was a whistle that told you there was some violation of some sort, So I would just say, there's a whistle.
Well, it's been an honor working with you those few years and that iconic.
What a year we had.
Have you watched the Super Bowl game from time to time?
Yes.
Honestly, your call at the end of that game is just classic, perfect, and just the exclamation point on a great season.
What a year we had.
Oh, as Kiana goes glass, taking a page out of Lexi Marloni's book.
Several of those. The lead stays at 8. I think it was 8 at halftime. McDonald way far away from the basket. Simpson will do the shooting as necessary. There's a 3. That's her shot. A 3 on the fly.
Was that a 3? Oh, no,
See,
just
did they
2.
give it to her?
She was way inside.
Long 2.
Yeah.
They gave her 2? Yeah, 10-point lead.
Yeah, Simpson's up to 12.
Yep.
And Kaylee McDonald has 10, and Megan Lyons with 7.
There you go. That's everything.
And Sophia Lynch, number 32, has the other 2 points for Holliston. And then
as soon as she made her basket, he took her out of the game.
on our side, we have Kiana Thompson with 6, Ava Vitti with 7, and Lexi Merloni with that 8 points.
And I think the Clock has only had 1 substitution in the first half. Does
Yeah,
that sound
you
right?
mentioned that. Sammy Syatt, who started, was replaced by
Kiana
Parekh, I believe. Yeah, and that's one of the things I was telling you about. They don't have a deep bench, and fortunately, this game is a slower tempo, so they're not as winded. But some of these teams, are running nonstop, and they're right there with them, and they don't get a break.
Obviously well conditioned by the last game of the season.
Yeah, and into the game comes number 4, Lacelle Borges. her brother, one of the varsity players for the boys team.
So this is her first appearance of the night.
Yeah, they heard you
Down
talking about
lane.
the lack of subs.
Good dribbling by McDonald. Great block.
Yeah, Vanessa read that.
And she wants to go coast to coast. Yeah, not much of a foul, but they're going to call it.
And as soon as we comment on the slow pace of the game, they were
Jeez,
back
yeah.
and forth.
She was
Both-
determined to get that layup, and she did, but she didn't have the touch.
No.
So it stays 10 for Holliston. No backcourt pressure the whole game, either side.
The line was 10.5. Over-under was 90.5, which is trending lower.
Oh, she feels it. Not this time.
She's taking a lot of shots.
Oh, yeah.
She's got 12 points, but she's not having the best night shooting.
You don't score 1,000 unless you shoot.
See, that's why we miss you, Bob. You have all the good,
You
good
gotta
sayings,
shoot.
right?
Shooters have to shoot, even if they're not going in. Although, what did Larry Bird used to do? If it wasn't his night shooting,
Yeah.
he became a playmaker. He became a rebounder.
Mm-hmm. That's what the good players would do.
Whew, bombs away.
Wow. She posed for that one.
Woo! Pretty shot.
Yeah, it is.
The lead balloons to 13. Actually needs a basket to stop the bleeding here.
It's kind of.
Oh,
This is kind of what we've seen all year. The teams that, sometimes they'll keep it close. Like you said, it was 17-16 with about 3 minutes left, and then Holliston just kind of found their footing. And that's usually what happens. Some of these teams that are better, come into this gym and they just start off slow, but halftime they figure it out. The coach kind of wakes them up. And hopefully we can stay with them.
this
McDonald,
team, Holliston team has won 8 games already this year.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how the playoffs work anymore, Robin. It's very
Line,
difficult to
right.
understand.
Simpson read that.
She rushed it, as was that. Nice rebound by Vanessa.
A little injury.
Kiana, I should say.
Yeah.
And we got a girl hurt.
She's as tough as anybody on the court. It's unbelievable how often
That's
she ends up
Vanessa,
on the
yeah.
floor. And she's just right in the mix.
Like a
So,
breathing
yeah.
issue.
Yeah, she's signaling she got kind of elbowed in the throat. She'll be back as her sister's checking on her. Do we have 5 on the floor? We do. Okay. So Bo Thompson's on the bench. You don't see that often.
First, some new players.
Yeah,
in,
Amy
Rob.
Shaw. Yeah, her first action.
Amy wears number 20 for Ashland. And Sammy Seat is number 12.
Yeah, Sammy, her brother also on the varsity squad for the men. Oh,
Bad pass. And the wrong
should be able
girl.
to finish.
Got to watch out who the Simpson's guarding. Because she's looking for steals.
Yeah, it's-
And they take it away again. We fight for the jump. We get it. The arrow points towards Ashland. Clock is trailing now by 17 points with 1:18 to go in the third period. Here comes Parak into the game.
yeah, and Emma McMullen also into the game for Clocker. So Coach Strange,
Emma
giving-
wears 10.
yeah, giving everybody a chance in this last game of the year. Beatty, a little strong.
Clock is back off on defense. Oh my God. Bang. Holy cow.
Kind of fun to watch. like I was saying, I think she had 34 last year in their game against Ashland.
Wow.
And it was a very, very decent team for Ashland, too. Refs didn't want to call any traveling.
Correct. Blocked.
Okay. All right. Great idea.
Glad to see us shoot.
Yes.
Our attempt to shoot.
Yep.
Again.
And that could be it for Simpson. Coach waiting for, oh, well, actually, this is the end of the quarter. 10 seconds left. Lexi takes the shot.
Wow. Powerful.
Got to put it up. And that'll run out the third quarter.
That hit off the top of the backboard.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
I suppose it was inbounds.
Well, she made the first one off the glass.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's probably trying all these trick shots.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
that's her moniker.
Well, she wants to get it there, I'll tell you that. 8 minutes left to go. It's Holliston 43, Ashland 21. The Clockers' season coming to an end. Final game of the season tonight, as best we can determine. And as I said, I don't know how the playoffs work, but I'm guessing neither team is going to the playoffs.
Yeah, I didn't see where Holliston fell in the rankings. I know Ashland was.
Is it all about
40.
rankings?
I think the
Doesn't-
top 32 will make the rankings.
Okay, so it's
I
nothing
don't-
to do with wins.
I don't know if you get a bye with a certain, you know, if you're at 500, you're guaranteed a spot, and even if you're outside that 32.
Yeah, there are always like exceptions.
Right, because
Yeah.
in volleyball, it seemed.
If you were a league champion or second place in your league or something, that was a pass. Or
Yes.
Yeah. It's almost impossible
Football
to figure out.
Football
now.
was not like that, though. They just had, what was it, the 16
A
or
ranking
the 8?
system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this young man shooting, 7th grader, so
Yeah.
future
Yeah.
is bright for the Clocker Nation.
There's always one. Always one. My favorite player in Ashland was a kid named Timmy Walsh. And Timmy was that kid at the halftime and between quarters who was on that court shooting endlessly.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he became a great player for Ashland High and also a great soccer player.
Very interesting. This is one of my, well, I guess it goes both ways. When they're up 43-21, they still got, you know, their starter, but she is a senior. Could be her last game, so. Lions a little off on that shot. Rebound by Vitti.
Yeah, it could be your last game ever.
Yeah.
And
There's no full court press.
there was also an element of resume building occasionally for college acceptances.
Mm-hmm.
You'd like to get a girl on your team a scholarship if you could, you know?
I went over to Brandeis back in November.
A running
They had
left-hander.
Who was that? What number was that?
Wow.
22?
Wow.
I didn't see it.
Whew.
Might have been
I
Kuchman.
thought it was 11 man. I don't know who it was.
Might have been. Oh,
Wow.
Vitti. Not afraid to put it up. But I went over to Brandeis and I caught the tournament, and our Carly Morella, who graduated last year, was playing as a freshman. This number 32 hit the shot.
She was playing on a college team?
She plays for Brandeis, and she was in. She had some minutes. She scored.
A varsity team?
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah, so that was nice to see. So 1 minute in, and it is now 47-21.
I think it's 4 seconds. So Clarkers have pretty much stopped scoring.
Yeah.
And despite our height, we don't go inside. And I sort of get that. They don't, the tall girls really don't have a great touch around the basket.
Yeah, the ball handling skills are definitely not up to par with, you know, these other teams. And they also, outside of the two tall players, actually the 3 tall players, nobody's really good at setting a pick or a screen.
Yeah, it's
you know,
not even
especially the
done.
small.
Yeah.
So, you know, they were just packing the paint. I said there was no way to really get in there, and
No, if just the perimeter around the 3-point line.
yeah. Holliston had, like I heard you mention, they hadn't really penetrated much, but then they started spreading it out, and every time, what's her name, Simpson got the ball, she'd just do a crossover and go to her left and find the lane.
Yeah, and
And
number one, Kayla McDonald knows how to drive.
Yes.
She just forgot in the first half for a while. I saw a lot of spirit and a lot of hustle on the Ashland team when I watched them on TV a few times this year. I was impressed. I was impressed by the spirit they showed.
Yes. They're fun to watch. I enjoy announcing the game. You know, we've seen too many blowouts, but that's all right. Because next year, tide is going to turn. Nice shot again. Number 32, Sophia Lynch.
Yeah, Sophia can't even start, but as you can see, she can shoot.
Hopefully get one of these bench players on the scoreboard for the Clockers. The good thing is they don't have to worry about, it's not their last game. They'll all be back next year, so.
It's important to have a good experience so you do come back.
Yeah, and that's what I like about Coach Strange. He's very nurturing. He's encouraging. He tells them to shoot the ball.
Positive.
Yeah, he wants you to shoot. He doesn't want you to be hesitant. So Ava Vitti back at the line.
I mean, she's played hard tonight. She's been out there an awful lot.
This is something they need to work on in the offseason. You can't be going,
Yes.
there she goes. Shoot. Team's 2 for 5. They're free.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
The form is good, though.
Yes, I agree.
So that's been taught correctly.
What do you think is a reasonable free throw shooting percentage for a high school player? What do you think would be if you were the coach?
Yep.
Where would you say the line is?
Well, it's different for every girl, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, but you gotta shoot over 50.
Oh, wow! You're a very nice coach.
Yeah, no, you got to shoot over 50. But you know, if you're my point guard, I'm looking more 75.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, and history has shown us that the tall players, men and women, boys and girls, have a harder time with free throws.
Well, yeah, I think at the
a long
Hoochman again, Lynch, excuse me. Well, yeah, at that level, it's because their hands are so big. Here, it's just a matter of practice.
Yep. And you got to use the same form. You got to bend that knee. And he tries to work it in, does, and there it is. Great play all around.
Vitti into double digits with that one. That gets her
on
to
a nice
11.
pass from Lexi, who set her up.
Yeah. And that could be
4.5 left.
That could be it for the seniors on Holliston, as the lead is ballooned to 52-25 with 4:27 to go.
Oh, let's see. Now I got Simpson as a junior.
Do you?
She's got another year. So that's something. You think that's wrong?
No, I think that's correct.
So she got 1,000 in 3 years? That's pretty good. She's got another year. What's our maximum total up there, Rob?
Yeah, I was looking before. We had
We got 1,100.
Lauren Hood with 13:37.
Oh,
well,
that's the high.
Why don't you use your new LASIK eyes?
Yeah, Lauren Hood, 13:37. I didn't get the LASIK. I had the cataracts removed.
Oh, okay.
And somehow when they do that, incidentally to the operation, they improve your vision.
Okay. driving better, night vision better? Is that also part of it?
I have the best vision I've had in my whole life. I've never had 20/20 even corrected until now.
All right.
Of course, I have one eye that's terrible.
So Meg Simpson did get a seat on the bench because she's a junior. Hey, good catch. Oh,
Ooh, vicious.
good sportsmanship. Definitely not intentional.
Amy Shaw.
Not a lot of fouls. Very clean game, which is nice.
Wasn't it stunning in the JV game how you couldn't foul to get free throws?
Well, I saw that. I saw that as a problem as it was getting under the 1 minute.
Yeah.
And then with 10 seconds, they tried to foul. I'm like, it's
Fouled
pointless.
3 times. It's still
You need-
there wasn't enough time.
You need to, yeah, exactly. Which is, yeah, you kind of have to factor that into your strategy somewhere along the way if you're down.
Look at this, Rob. One team
Right.
foul
Yeah,
per team.
yeah.
With
So
4 minutes left in the game.
yeah, so unless you're in the act of shooting, you're not going to the line. As Lynch again, she's on fire.
She's got a touch.
She's into double digits.
They gave her a 3, 55-25.
Wow.
Ashland trailing by 30.
Quite the shooting display in the second half for Sophia.
Oh, there's a nice baseline move.
There we
She got
go.
the foul.
McMullen going to the line for a couple.
That's the move. Go right to the hoop. Get to the line.
This is what the fans came to see.
Stop the clock.
It's Lindsay O'Connell taking a seat. Into the game is Kara Lucas. All right. I think she gets this one, Bob.
Let's see. Knees bent. Two-handed. Oh, that might be the problem, Rob, the two-hander.
She tried it one, and I think she didn't have as much strength as she thought she might as Ashland, the benefactor of the loose ball. Yeah, I think she felt like she needed a little extra strength.
Vanessa's got it. She takes it. Good to see her back playing after getting injured.
Mm-hmm.
Ava Beatty's going to come in for the final minutes. If she gets a whistle here, she'll sub someone out. Oh, there's a nice steal. Coast to coast. Up, and she just missed it. Great steal. Too bad. Holliston 4
Oh,
on
Lexi
1.
Maloney from behind.
Right to the basket. Picks up the foul. She'll shoot free throws. That girl's not even on our roster.
That's why I went over at halftime, Bob. Campbell Harris.
Number 35 is
Yes.
Campbell Harris into the game for the first time tonight.
And it's not out of the possibility that it could be Harris Campbell, but I'm saying Campbell Harris.
Yeah. I don't hear any "Let's go Cam" or anything, so I have to go with that.
Soup. That's the nickname when you're
naturally.
Campbell.
Wow.
Oh,
Good form, doesn't go. Nice rebound by McMillan.
that's the old series, McMillan and wife. Remember that from the 70s?
She's actually a McMullen.
McMullen,
according
yes.
to my sheet. Oh, nice move. Didn't
Look at
get the
that.
foul. Stayed with it.
I love watching her play.
Excellent. Ava Vitti. Clockers don't
She's
give
going
up.
for
They
20.
keep
That's
playing.
why. Yeah, that's why she's back in. She's going. She's put up 20. I've seen her put up
How many
20
tonight?
a couple times.
She's
That
got
makes it
11.
13.
Yeah, very nice game. Ava Vitti. Vitti. No. No.
Come
no.
on, Vanessa.
Wow.
Good job, Vanessa.
They
she
knock
did
her
bump.
down.
All of a sudden, 4 fouls. Next one's the automatic. They call it the penalty, not a
Did he call
bonus.
it? Did he call it? He did.
Yeah.
Okay,
so the next one puts them at the line,
Dash the ball.
and with the second string in there,
Vitti. Bang! Ava Vitti having a night.
16, looking for the 20. That's what the fans are looking for. I think Marathon Deli gives out free chips if she hits 20 points. Gotta work on some more promos. Well, we have to thank our sponsor, Townhouse Pizza Roast Beef. Brought us our pizzas, that nice water you're enjoying.
What a great place that is.
Yes.
The food is so good. And the reason they put roast beef in the name of their store is immediately evident when you have one.
I've had it.
Oh,
I've had it. I had
Man.
dinner there once with Josh, and I had the roast beef. It was some of the best roast beef
man.
I've had. Ava Vitti with the steal. See if she can get off another 3.
Oh, just off. Clockers have trimmed the lead to 25. Just a minute 40 left in this contest.
Over under 90 and a
They
half.
go for the steal. McMullen go for the steal.
Oh, Campbell Harris still trying to get on the
McMullen
board.
with the rebound, and they fouled her.
And she's at the line. She's going back for redemption.
Nope.
Yeah, they don't. Shooting. It's new to them, so sometimes
It happens
Yeah.
so rarely.
you need all 3 eyes
yeah.
on it.
It happens so rarely, I guess.
No, it's just that they're not aware. And they went from 1 foul to 5 in like 2 minutes.
Did happen fast, yeah. Oh, coaxing it up there. If that had been online, it would have went.
She needs some noise. They need the.
Oh, ooh. That was left-handed. Is she lefty?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think she is either. And she got another rebound.
Yeah.
Edie trying to add to her 16-point night. Maloney's been quiet this half.
Mm-hmm.
She's open. She couldn't get it off. They get it in. She takes it. Oh, good shot.
It
Just
was.
missed.
Oh.
Good pressure. They double her. She still gets it by. Travel not called. No, she missed one.
Pulled off.
She's got it back. She dishes nice. The bomb. Switch! Nice three-pointer.
Lucy Bauman
Lucy.
on the board.
Holliston did not give up on that
Nope.
possession.
So shot clock and the game clock almost in sync.
She's open. No.
And that could do it. Got to get over the timeline. She does.
Is there a timeline?
Yes. They do have a timeline.
That's new to me. There was never a timeline in the
I don't
girls'
think
game.
there was. Yeah.
And the game ends NBA style with the team possession just dribbling out the clock.
Yeah, good
You
sportsmanship.
almost never see that in high school. They just keep playing.
Yeah, well, when
Regardless.
it's 28.
Yeah, regardless. 58 to 30 is going to be our final score. But we saw some good performances tonight.
Yeah.
And we saw a girl have a big scoring game.
Lexi Merloni, 8 points all in the first half. Kiana Thompson ended up with 6. And Ava Vitti, I think, was the rest, was 16. Only 3 scorers. But, that was my scouting report to you, Ava Vitti. You watch.
Yeah.
And she's going to do a lot of good things in the next 2-3 years.
And she's got to be the silver star.
The silver medal.
Yeah.
The silver medal goes to Ava Vitti
Well earned
in
tonight.
this.
Played
Yeah.
almost every minute and played great and never gave up.
Yeah.
Inside, outside, rebounding, everything.
Yeah, that's what she does every game, and they all do.
Free
I mean,
throws.
this is a rarity that Kiana Thompson's not on the scoring sheet, but she makes an impact nonetheless. She's always running the floor. She's getting banged up, as we saw with the shot to the neck.
I had her for a
Unintentional.
three. Did you have a
Kiana?
three?
Oh, excuse me, Vanessa. I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kiana had 6 points.
Yeah.
Vanessa was shut out tonight.
Yeah.
But the other thing we got to thank our crew. There's Brady Montesino. He doesn't know he's filming a legend right now, by the way.
Well,
And
the boys did good, and it was
Nick
fun.
Cunningham and Jeff Hall.
It was great for me to meet Andrew tonight. Yeah, he did great, and he's
Yeah,
on his way to college, I would guess.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't have a chance to ask him, but
I think he looked at. He was
He's a
talking about
senior.
Delaware, which
Yeah.
is where the Marcy twins are.
are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're at Delaware. So yeah, we'll see.
We have a boy in our neighborhood. Maybe it's a girl at Delaware. Charlene Carabella's daughter is at Delaware. It's a popular place. Yeah.
It is.
This is the time when the kids get their acceptances coming up in March.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right around the end of February, I think, is when they
it's
come in. But
It's a very exciting time.
so, I think that's pretty much
I
a wrap.
love doing the game tonight. Love seeing you.
Yes.
Loved working with Andrew, and I enjoyed watching the Clockers team. I was impressed. I know they only won one game this year, but I was impressed. There's a core there, and
Yes.
if they stick with it, and from what I saw, the coach and the enthusiasm the players showed for each other and the game.
And the JV team you saw that
Yes.
could compete. So there's
I see
definitely
something, a good future ahead.
I agree.
And it's a long season, and the girls deserve all the credit in the world for sticking it out and playing hard right to the last buzzer.
I agree 100%. So once again, we'll thank our sponsors, Townhouse Pizza, Roast Beef. Thank you so much. And it's been a great season. Thanks for watching us. On behalf of my partner tonight, Bob Thacker, and Andrew Clay in the first half, I'm Rob Silver saying good night and go Clockers.